Divinatory Arts, Intuitive and Natural Divination. The art of divination or divining is the art of divining information that is otherwise secret or occult, because the word occult literally means secret. And that information can be about the past, or the present, and the future. And this art of divining such information can be done by means of various techniques. One of the first known writings we have on the art of divination is On Divination, which was written between 45 and 44 BCE by Marcus Tullius Cicero. And Cicero was a Roman thinker who distinguished between two kinds of divination. One is natural divination, and that has to do with acquiring occult information through deities, in states of possession or trance, or from dreams, something that seems natural and to come out of the body of the person doing the divination. Artificial divination is when that information is gained by interpreting sacred signs of any kind through any art of divination. So you've probably heard of tarot cards, crystal balls, people reading tea leaves. All of these are examples of artificial divination because it requires a skill, the interpretation of symbols in order to get the secret information. There are a lot of famous diviners in literature and art and theater. One of the well-known diviners in Greek tragedy is the character Cassandra. And Cassandra is said to have received the gift of divination from the god Apollo. She is one of the key characters in Aeschylus's play Agamemnon, and she makes a terrible prediction about the future through her divination practice. Another famous diviner from ancient Greek theater is Tiresias, I should say. A legendary Greek prophet. He was blind, and he was famous for having clairvoyance, that is spiritual vision that enables him to view occult or spiritual knowledge that other people don't have. And Tiresias is an important character in Sophocles' play Oedipus Rex. And there are some diviners who have developed reputations as diviners in actuality. And one of the famous ones that you may have heard of is Nostradamus. And Nostradamus lived in the 16th century Common Era. Nostradamus was a French astrologer, apothecary, physician, and seer. And a seer is another term for a diviner. He's best known for his 1550 book, The Prophecies, which has a collection of 942 poems that allegedly predict future events. And so as you're reading the plays and the essays for this week, I just want you to realize that the examples of divination that you see in the plays are only one of very few examples of divination. So some that you've probably heard of, but maybe you didn't know the fancy word for them, was cartomancy, and that is divination by using cards, such as tarot cards. Necromancy is divination through communication with spirits of the dead or gods or other spiritual entities. Geomancy is divination by looking at the land or geographical formations. Astrology is divination through the stars and the planets. And chiromancy is divination by looking at the palm of the hand, whereas physiognomy is divination through examination of any part of the body, the face, the palm, all over the body for that form. And pyromancy is divination by peering into fire. And there are many, many other forms. So when you are doing this week's assignments, I just wanted you to go in with an understanding of some of the various modes of divination and the difference between artificial and natural divination. I hope you enjoy this week's learning unit, and I look forward to reading your essays.